Hello, dear audience, please welcome Aivars here on the stage.
Yeah, like I said before, and like I joked before, I will be king for half an hour here. It is absolutely accident that I appear here. I asked for some possibility to present Anvelina, but then I get, okay, you will be on the stage. And the last moment, in the very short moment, I should prepare all of this. Okay, I will present to you Anvelina SDR TRX. It's first name what I put in like an excerpt before. It was how to squeeze the maximum out of old architecture, but it appears not so good name for this case. It's so I changed it to this actual name. Why I think before about old architecture. Anyone know when our beloved ADC chip LTC2208 was presented? Almost 90 years ago. So we can say it's a really old one. Okay, next designer by this transceiver is Yuri econominated to Alpha Victor. He's a very, very talented designer. Very. It's I'm who presents this. Okay, move on. I'm see, Aivars Straupe, Yankee Lima 2 Golf Victor Charlie. I was licensed a very long time ago, year 1990. It's my QTH Riga, Latvia, but I'm not very active on bands because of situation. I live in a city where it's a really bad situation to install any antennas, a lot of QRMs, so I moved to this like a Sphinx. Okay. About Anvelina in short words. Anvelina has its origins in the SDR TRX HPSDR community products and their successors. Its main design lines are similar to Apache Labs Angelia SDR TRX, but this resemblance is only superficial. That's because of first version who Yuri made. Target was made like his own version of Angelia. But that first version wasn't very good, so he started to move forward. And finally got till the version where the parameters appears really good. And about what was improved, the inner layer design has been significantly improved, and there are no spurious signals at all. The self-noise is very low. The 16-bit DAC is used, among other enhancements. That's all that boards what I provide to amateurs. That was like a first reaction when they turn it on. It's a jaw-dropping sound, so low self-noise. Yeah, it's really very low. And no spurs at all. You can see, you can switch it on. If you see spurs, that means there's some problems, bad joint or whatever. Then you should look, and no spurs at all. Okay, returning designer is Yuri, and boards that you can see there are produced, soldered by me. Okay. And what is the most interesting thing for community is it still contains full compatibility with open Apache hardware and software. And Protocol 1 and Protocol 2 is fully supported as well. So you can change that if you want to get Protocol 1, no problems. Install proper firmware and you have one. And Alex interface. You can use it. Okay, there's a little bit, maybe it must change a little bit connections on that, but it's work. And main thing, it's at this moment, it's only this board is available to solder from scratch, so bare board. when Apache labs stop to provide these bare boards, there are no very high performance boards on the, how can I say, on the market, okay? Okay, and now to best thing you can see, like there was my friend Conrad made tests. He has very good, I will show later, very good laboratory. And that's unofficial. He got result, dynamic range narrow space at 2 kilohertz, 107 decibels. You can see, check the Sherwin lab table. It's a 5 to 6 shared place. It's really good, I think. Here is some more measurements was made by him as well. It's I'm not as technical to explain that, but I think who understand will understand. Okay, a little bit more results. For RX1, there is a LTC 2217 used. For RX2, LTC 2208. Okay, I had some talks about that Sherwood lab tests are not so good, and that, but still we can compare in one table such a lot of transceivers. We must use it, okay? And more results. And this is a Conrad Farlow Papa Alpha 5 Y laboratory, where he made most of his measurements. Nice laboratory. And this is a procedure how he made that some of measurements as well. It's maybe somebody are interested. And let's go to our transceiver. That is how it looks like in real life. I want to take ready one with me as well, but when you like work under such a pressure and not much time, then just things doesn't go. Like I didn't get it in time to ready. As you can see, there's all necessary interfaces. On backside, you can switch most things that are used in every day for amateurs. Okay, this is the inside look. As there's a main board. As you can see, this one is a big board. It's their board who are responsible for main all signal processing. And that this small is a 2-meter transverter, which is very good as well. And BPFPA board, who is responsible for about output power, LPF, and 2 BPF boards as well. As you can see, it's in LPF it's used 3-stage filter. It gives much better results than 2-stage. Okay. About what's like inside this board, you can see. Okay. And VGA, it's enough well known. I think it's ADC, well known. It's what was changed in this board. It's this is a DAC. What you can see, this is a 16-bit DAC. It's it's when somebody hear Anvelina on air and says, what a wonderful signal, what you use? Anvelina board. Okay, power lines. It's at first boards used LMZ22005 stabilizer as central, but then became silicon crisis. That wasn't possible to get from the normal sources. Okay, we must buy in China. In China sell a lot of fakes, a lot of, and I must coach it as well. Then okay, we must look for new stabilizer. Found this. Surprise, Apache use the same. Okay, that upside line, what you see, that is a XRP. And there are small stabilizers used as well a lot for all necessary voltages. In last, most fresh version are replaced this SC189 exchanged to SMIC 2290, and they works really good. They're very stable, and if main design consists of two the EC, now you realize it's absolutely normally with only one this mic. Very stable. And what else interesting? Okay, and one of the secret ingredient what Yuri used, he used a lot of feed through capacitors and ferrite beads, really a lot of. There's count like something together 200, 250 together on the board, really a lot of. Audio codec, you can see one standard KZ 9031, and this that is for MAC address I see. Driver by the line are filter, LPF B15, and next one is PAJ1 hotel. And next is RD07. It's used in a long time experiments. It appears showed one of the best results possible to get. And maybe it's possible to see here the addition to this transformer, small one. It's really improves signal quality as well, what came out. And if you use as max thick wire in this transformer, it's possible to get up to 7 watts outside, but it's not necessary because then signal quality goes down. Optimum is like at 2 watts. On 6 meters, normally you can get 1 watt. Okay. And transceiver cover most of the bands, 2 independent receivers, MDS data, and I think you can see what is like a main characteristics. I think I don't need to talk about it each. And yes, as well, it's in most cases like a standard for such a transceivers, but yeah, there's addition of transverter 2 meter and RX2 connection are only directly to second ADC. Okay, you can see. If you will be questions about this, you can ask later. Okay, I see a little bit fault. Okay, it covers normally to 16 megahertz, 800 watts without any questions. And if we take a signal and measure signals directly from the Anvelina board, in some cases it's possible to get with PSI EMD-free reduction up to 90 decibels, but this is directly from board. It's not when it goes to power amplifier. It's anyway goes down to some you can see. It's around. It's very depends on exact transistor what you use at RD100. It's a very depends. It's a, should be like a and okay, let's move further. It appears that tell everything about that worked before. It's like almost nothing to add. Just like you can see bigger. And 2-meter transverter. Very interesting solution as well. It's there's you can change that filter to like what you prefer, because there's some special filters that are not cheap, who cover exactly 144 to 146 megahertz, and they make a signal better. And there will be one improved version. Okay, we must check it. There will be used some parts from mini circuits, and this will be definitely better than these filters. Okay, about its output power is up to 70 watts, but it's normally to use it with 50 watts. Then EMD free level are much lower. Okay. It's what is interesting. It's this transverter could be used with any line transceiver or any who provide 122 megahertz signal, or if you prefer use standalone version, you can make external generator and you can use it in such way as well. Okay, this is a new upcoming version of board. It's a modified. There's when kill, so that's schematic. You see, oh, there's no attenuator between DAC and driver. And accidentally, there became a situation when some users of Anvelina start to complain. There's some problems with signal. Everybody has a good signals, and some here, no, there's something, no, not good. Okay, and then Yuri is supposed to work on new board. He moved from 6-layer to 8-layer. Just like he made the new version, I don't know, in 1 year or 2 days. Can you imagine? Move from 6 layers to 8 layers. Oh, okay, we're waiting for new versions, and then he will build it, and then we finally can tell how it will work, or it's need to something to change it in design. Okay, I was was enough in touch with Kiel, and I really want to meet him here. I really want to provide him with Anvelina. He was interested in this project as well. He offered help. Okay, can I provide some help to maintain it, to develop, and like that? And it's for me, it's really sad I didn't meet him here in this year. He was like a rock in our SDR community. Okay. And about firmware, Yuri, as a very talented guy, he learned by himself how to make the firmware, and he changed it and adapted to work in best way on Anvelina. And not so long a time ago, our project was joined by Rick and one GP as well. He didn't make a lot of changes yet because he said he's very busy at the moment. But some changes was made by him. You can check his own thread on GitHub, as well as there's a copy of Yuri versions. About me. What can I say about me? I joined this a project 3 years ago, accidentally, absolutely, and it appears for me very interesting. So I start to support Yuri, because Yuri lives in Belarus and he's very limited because of local situation. Especially now, there's all the situation around the Ukraine. It's make it really worse, and I hope he can continue in future to maintain this project, because who knows what is going. About history, it's as I said, first version was made as copy of Angelia, but it's didn't came out very good, so Yuri goes, okay, next version, till he got very good results. And last version is like a fix faults, improve, change parts, and something like that. About, okay, I will pass a little bit. Okay, I just can say for this last 3 years, I really improved my skills and knowledge. I can do such a things now what I can't imagine 3 years ago. Just solder on BGA, easy, no problems. Okay. Okay, next coming project are automatic tuner, 1.5 kilowatts. It's this nice interface. The first users have a very good feedback about how it's work. Okay, just by the time goes out. Okay. Thanks you for inspiration and advice. Marco Line, Foxtrot 6, Italy, Tango unit. He gives me a lot of very useful advices. Sigi, Itzlager, Dick Delta Hotel 1, Kilo Lima, Mike. He as well give me a lot of good advices, and they both have Anvelina boards. And our a main tester, Conrad Farlow, Papa Alpha 5 United. Okay. And I want to mention Luca Fusari. He's here. He, when appears new board, okay, give me, I will build it up. All boards work. And he is very happy. Okay, discussion links. You can visit Yuri forum. It's just look at each very easy address, and you find there's international forum. There's not a lot of information, but enough. Not so long time ago, I made a group on Group CEO. It's Anvelina SDR, but I'm afraid if there will be like a popularity grows up, I should change to another platform. And if anybody want to contact me about some questions, contacts. Okay. Thank you. Questions?
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions in the room? No questions? Okay, one question.
If I'm allowed, I want to play the role of a bad boy now.
No problems.
I bought an Anan 7000 8 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And it has about the same figures that you showed me. So where does this... Okay, it's always good to have a second source of the hardware, but I don't see where this goes beyond. So this is more or less in parallel with developments taking in other places, or except for the 2-meter transverter, I saw nothing, which I haven't seen in other markets as well. So I have said you which device I bought 8 years ago, and this does not surpass it, except for the very small numbers.
Appears my English isn't so good, I partly understand. Okay, I forget add one story about transverter. Okay, guys, in some place, in urban place, city, work with station, try to work with FT8 station, ICOM 9700, excellent transfer. Didn't hear at all that station on this transverter without any problems. No. Okay, I think better if you have questions, better to talk in person, because I have problem to bit in the stress, and I partly understand what you mean. Sorry.
The problem of the Apache Lab solution, it is do not sell anymore PCB. So for people like me that want to build the radio, this is the only solution available. This is a big advantage for self-made hub radio.
Yeah. Yes, but the technological advance is not...
It has some advantage, but not so good.
Okay, your point answers my question.
Okay, any more questions? No more questions? Yeah, one question.
Where can one get the components for it?
What do you mean? It's for all the board?
Yeah.
It's some components you can get only on AliExpress.
Okay.
Some at this moment there's no big problem with parts on market.
Yeah.
So most of the parts you can get from the like a DGK, Mauser, and like that. Only problem, okay, there's driver transistors, China as well. All other, no problems right now at all.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you can buy like from DGK, but BGA, but it will cost very expensive.
Okay.
35 euros on AliExpress. FPGA is extremely. The other advantage is that FPGA cost is extremely low. You can buy the clone of FPGA used for Apache Lab at 35 euros.
Yeah, very cheap right now.
Okay, any more questions? No more questions? So, thank you very much.
Thank you.